I want to say a massive thank you to our presenting sponsor, BetQL, the #1 app when comparing betting odds and the best way to beat your sportsbook this football season. Folks, BetQL's best bets algorithm went 13-2 on 5-star bets. Week 1 between Thursday and Sunday. You can find the information in the description of this stream to take advantage of BetQL right now. Use the discount code ChatLines to get 25% off any of their subscription offerings, and find information in the description, including a special offer to get 1 year off of BetQL.
Aaron Glenn has what he has on this field. And he's trying to blitz. He's trying to get to the quarterback. He's trying to do this and that. But this roster is just devoid of talent. So I'm not really upset with Aaron Glenn the way he's trying to call this. We just don't really have the talent. We just don't have the talent. So this is going to be a process. This is actually a learning process for Aaron Glenn too, because this is his first year as a defensive coordinator. He's never been a defensive coordinator. He was I don't know what he was in New Orleans. He was an assistant, a D coordinator or something. But he is officially, this is his rookie season. So I'm not upset with the play calling. I'm okay with it right now. Until we get better talent, then we can really start nitpicking on the play calling. That's my opinion.
Hey, facts on facts. I thought I showed this, man. Let's see here. We got Yayo. What's up, Yayo? He says, what up, though, Mike? If we play 60 minutes as run effing ball, we get the game a chance. I don't care if we got to run the ball 100 times as long as we make it. Hey, we got to run that football, man. Hey, you can run that football. You do have a chance. I'm with you. We got ISN over and under. 4 wins for the Lions this football season. Oh, man. Look, I stated it would be 5 to 6 wins, and even though it's looking difficult, I'm going to stay with it at over. What about you, Mark Orem?
You know what? I'm going to still stick with my 5 and 12.
Yeah.
I've been teetering back and forth on that note lately, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, man. I'm going to say over.
I got to stay with my prediction. I said between 5 to 6 wins. I said 2 the lowest, 6 the highest. I can't cower down right now. We'll see. We got Lamar Jackson will burn through Lions defense like a hot knife in butter. What's going to be? It's going to be so bad. It's going to be real bad. Real.
Yes.
But hey, Derrick Barnes, hey, he could be a guy in there. We got Justin Thomas. What's going on? JT said, #real talk. When do the Lions get their first win this season? Tough schedule, y'all. Look, I did my opening schedule. I'm going to stick to it, even though it seems grimmer and grimmer. I said the first win will be against the Chicago Bears week 4. I said we go into Chicago and we get that win. That is what I'm going to stick with. I'm going to stick with it, even though it may look like that's possibly not going to be. Well, what about you, Mark Orem from Orem's Forum?
Yeah, I think our first win coming. I don't remember if I said Chicago. I think I had him going 0 for 4 or 0 and 5 to start the year off. I'm looking at it right now. I don't know what the schedule is in front of me, but I think we play Cincinnati like week 7 or something like that, or week 8. I can't really remember. I think that's going to be our first win against the Bengals at home.
And I got an interesting question here from Patty G. Patty Grimes says, if Dallas versus Detroit playoff game had a different outcome, i.e. Lions winning, how do you think would Lions be different right now? Oh, I think it'd be much different, man. The last time I seen a playoff win, okay, folks, I was 5 freaking years old, in which I don't remember it. I was 5 years old. That would be something to hang your hat on, to go to Dallas and get that W. I would be happy. I think the outcome would have changed I think that Jim Caldwell probably would have not been fired if we'd have won that game. Maybe we will win on the next game. But not having Pat Matricia as our head coach would have changed the trajectory of everything. Fan-freaking-tastic question. What about you, Mark Orem? If you want to take advantage of your sportsbook this season, you'll need to download BetQL, the only app you'll need to make smart bets. As I mentioned at the top of this show, folks, BetQL's best bet algorithm went 13-2 for 5-star bets in week 1 between Thursday through Sunday. What does that mean? That means if you would have bet on those games, you'd have made some money. and some good money. You can find the information in the description and comments of this video to take advantage of BetQL right now. Their best bet computer model scans over 350,000 unique bets per year to give you the best bet recommendation for every game across every major sport. And it gives you the reasoning behind why you need to make some of those bets. Their model covers everything from spreads, overs to unders, player prop bets, everything you need to get your necessary tools and research needs. What if you want to do your own research? That's fine. It gives you the information right then and there. You can find it to make the decision you want to make. And it gives you team lineups, breaking news, injury updates, plus it saves all your picks for your best bets, and it gives you a track of your success and winning streak. Folks, once again, go ahead and enter in the promo code ChatLions at payment to get your 25% off, and you can find the information to get a full year subscription free of BetQL in the description of this video.
And that's a tough one to answer. That's a really good question, man. I can almost guarantee you that Caldwell wouldn't have been fired there. Yeah. Even though I think Bob Quinn, I think his whole thing, he wanted his best friend in there though. So I don't really know, man. He might have been forced not to fire Caldwell, and I think maybe Sue might have stayed. So defense, the defense would have improved, I think, a little bit more. We could have got maybe some more players come over because they finally saw that the Lions were on the up and up. Mm-hmm. I think it could have changed a lot of things. Just don't really trust Bob Quinn on what he would have done if he still would have fired Jim Caldwell, because I think from the get-go he wanted Patricia in here from day one, and the only reason why he didn't do it his first year was just because he was brand new and he knew he wanted to do it the second year. So, but I think it would have been a different outcome for sure. I think the team would have got better as the years gone on.
Jimbo G killing the super chats like a G, man. We all love Jimbo G. He rocks with all Detroiters, and that's what it's all about. The Lions win 34-19. If Barnes in the whole game, it will be a low-scoring game. Will be lower than 19 on Ravens. The defense plays better behind him. He's a leader. Lions win 10-13 games this season. Jimbo G, I love your optimism. And you want to know what? Any subscriber can believe whatever they want to believe. And that's what this platform is all about. And I want to let everybody know, it doesn't matter if you think the Lions go 0-17 or 17-0. This is the platform for you. You can believe whatever you want. That's the whole point. I don't think the Lions are going to win 10-13 games. I think I would be I had double neck surgery. I can't be doing no backflips. I can barely look up. But if the Lions somehow won 10-13 games, I will go on here with this thing on my head. Yes, it is attached, folks. It's attached. And I will do a backflip impossible on this chair if the Lions win 10-13 games. I love your optimism, Jimbo G. Straight Detroiter. I appreciate you. I'm really excited to see what Derrick Barnes can be. I still think we're depleted of talent on this defense. Going to take a little bit more drafts with more linebacker help, in a draft, safety help, and getting healthier at the cornerback position. I love Melifonwu, though. I was really impressed with him on the field. Hopefully he can get healthy. And while we get a little more talent, I think he'll get a little better. I appreciate you. Again, if I miss your question, don't hate. It's just the way it is. I can't figure out the Lions are going away from run, or maybe they're using the entire regular season as a preseason. I love that, Dan M. It's possible, possibly could be. I love to comment. Getting close to comment of the day. If you got a funny comment, throw it in there. I love these funny comments you guys roll with. Let's see. Strong. I hear someone said strong D. I don't know who it is, but I see it.
I'm giving her a D, man. A strong D.
Hey, man, anytime I see strong D, we getting at it. Yeah, yo, what's up? Yeah, yo, with a question here. It says, I'm shocked that little talent we got. Going somewhat good if they can just learn how to play 60 minutes. That is very important. And you want to know that's important too. And this is why we have a young roster. We got to mold these players. They're young. You know, they're coming into the NFL. We got undrafted rookies. We got a lot of rookies in there. Even just players that are straight maybe second season. And it's going to take a little bit of time to mold the players like you want them to be, Mark.
Yeah, it's going to take some time. You know, just like in the San Francisco game, you can't play a quarter and a half, and then Green Bay, you can't just play one half of football. That's not the way you're going to succeed in the NFL. You have to play 4 quarters of football, and if you don't, you're going to get your heads kicked in, and that's exactly what has happened to us so far. Like we talk about, devoid of talent. That's what this team is right now. This is a bottom 5 roster, and they're going to get better as the years go on. This isn't a 1-year fix, and then we can start playing 4-quarter football. But right now, man, when you don't have a very good roster, it's tough to keep up with those NFL caliber guys, man, because we don't have an NFL caliber roster. We don't.
And facts on facts.
Sorry.
Everything he spit right there is facts. And we got to be a little bit relaxed when it comes to Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell. I know a lot of people's calling for their heads. They were given a very bad situation here. A depletive talent team full of patriots and guys that don't fit anything necessary to be an NFL football team. A lot of bad talent. Young team. They nearly got rid of 50% of the roster. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I like the draft picks that we got, the players. I mean, you look at Penei Sewell, the guy's looking like a beast. We got to see what Levi, been a little bit injured here. Alim McNeil looking like a boss. Derrick Barnes, hey, we've seen what he can do, and Melifonwu came in when healthy and was like a sticker, so take a little bit of time. Let Brad Holmes get his work in. It will get better. Hashtag Lions. Hollywood Brown did not practice today with an ankle injury. Lamar, as we all know, but he had illness and is most likely to play. If Hollywood Brown does not play, that does help up the Lions. Yes, Lamar had an illness. He will be playing most likely on Sunday. Does that help us out, though, if Hollywood Brown is not playing, Mark Orem?
Oh, it helps out a little bit because Lamar's only thrown 2 touchdowns, and both of them have been to Hollywood Brown. So through the air, I'm not even worried about the Ravens through the air. That's something I'm not even worried about. Even if Hollywood does play, and he is a good wide receiver, don't get me wrong, he's very, very good. But it's the ground game we're worried about, and Lamar was a little bit, Lamar had a tummy ache this morning or whatever he did, so he was off, and he will be playing on Sunday. He'll be fine. But they do have some guys that can catch the ball. They got Sammy Watkins over there who can move the chains. They got Mark Andrews, big tight end over there. So it's not like they don't have anybody through the air. It's just I'm not really overly impressed by their aerial attack. So it's the running game that really scares me. Yeah.
Let's do one final shout out to the sponsor of this stream, BetQL, the best freaking way to take advantage and beat your sportsbook this year. And hopefully win you a lot of money. It's all about the money. This app will give you easy to make and its smartest bets you possibly could have. The app is really great. I love it, man. The different models regarding spreads, overs and unders, player prop bets. It's right there in front of you and give you the best bets of the week. It's easy to use. Everyone knows I'm terrible at tech. Everyone knows I am not the tech guy. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. All you got to do is go ahead and get started in the world of sports betting. Go to Google Play or App Store to download BetQL right now. You have also check out their BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL. Once again, go in the description below. The link is chatsports.com. Deposit $10. Bet $10, and you can receive a free year of BetQL within 24 hours of your wager settle. You guys think the small sample size we got Melifonwu that it can eventually develop into a starter staple on this defense? Corey, it's a small sample size, but I liked what I saw. I really did. Him staying with the wide receiver so much where the ball hits him in the back of the helmet, I really liked it. And he's got that size, too. So, look, I'm not going to say he's the guy because it is a small sample size. Right, but I liked what I saw. It was extremely encouraging. And this is a cornerback 4th round. Okay, we're talking about a guy who it looked kind of better than Jeffrey Okudah has.
Oh no!
Sample size. But,
no, I know, Mike. I was gonna say it too. I was gonna, yeah. But
like
it's a small sample size. I love what I saw from Melifonwu, even though it was a very small window. I know, but it was actually refreshing to see an actual cornerback from the Detroit Lions running along down the field with another wide receiver and not having just looking at his jersey number from behind. He was actually keeping up with his guys. He's playing well. He was aggressive. He's a rookie. Him going down is just sucks to be, SOL right there. That's an SOL type thing for us.
Antonio Jenkins says, I don't know about taking a safety with our first pick, though. We got 2 first-round draft picks, and I suspect one is going to be a late first-round draft pick. And if the best safety is available, that is I have not gotten to the draft, folks. I will do that by week 4 of this season, so in a couple weeks. And I'm going to go ahead and I study into it hardcore. I love the draft. Well, if there is a safety, and again, I haven't got into it, that's worthy of a late first-round pick, I have no problem with that. But they got to be worthy for sure. I'm not taking one that with our very first pick. Man, we could have the first pick in the draft. So there's no way. Do you guys think the Lions draft a kicker next year? I have no problem with drafting a kicker in the draft at all. Because, look, if you got a 7th-round draft pick, and this guy is going to be on your team for a long time, to draft a kicker. Like, the guy, you got to have a kicker to get those critical three points or extra point, man. You win, lose games by a kicker. How many times do we get mad about a freaking kicker? If you could have if someone could have gave up a 6th-round draft pick to take our punter, okay, Jack Fox, would you draft Jack Fox for a 6th-round draft pick? I would. If you knew that's what you're going to get.
Yep.
I would. If I knew my kicker was going to be like a Jack Fox, I'd do it.